welcome to the Scorpion's Mind Palace. For those of you coming back, we appreciate you coming back to join us. For those of you that are first-time viewers, come on in, water's fine, welcome to the party. Hopefully you decide to stick around and join the collective. What we're doing today is we're going through the last of the water signs for the general weekly readings. What these readings are intended to do is to further narrow down and define the big collective all signs reading and bring it down to the specific sign and those connected with them. So there's, if you didn't catch messages in the big reading, there's a greater likelihood and chance you'll catch them in this one. That said, it's still a general reading. So if it's very likely that you won't resonate with all of it. You'll resonate with bits and pieces, you'll resonate with chunks. Very, very rarely you'll resonate with large swaths of it, maybe the whole thing. That's very unlikely. And just as unlikely, you won't resonate with any of it. Unfortunately, if that happens, it does happen though, just come on back for the next one, and maybe that's when you'll get your messages. Sucks, but happens. In any event, that's our way of trying to get more messages out for everybody. That way you have the opportunity to get some guidance throughout the week. Now, unfortunately, these are coming out later in the week because we just launched the channel and we got started a little later in the week. So normally these will be coming out on Mondays, Tuesdays, things like that, so that you can rely upon them throughout the entire week. Draw guidance from it. In addition, there'll be a lot of other videos that come out through the week as well. So this reading is for the sign of Pisces, because we're in and out the water signs. We just got done with Scorpio. And so, yeah, now we're on to you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it, and we will see what's going on. While I'm shuffling here, we'll go ahead and finish out the shilling, so to speak. So if you're one of those people who really wants just your personal 100% messages, you want to make sure it lines up with you the whole way. What you're really looking for is a personal reading. And if you want one of those, we do offer them, and you can go ahead and schedule and order one of those by contacting me at my email, which is scorpionsmindpalace@gmail.com. The link will be down in the description box, and we'll go ahead and get you set up and get that out to you. As well, I also do written format readings for a couple of different Facebook groups, Spirited Way and Scorpion's Mind Palace, much like the channel name here. And in addition, on the Scorpion's Mind Palace, we do song write-ups where we discuss what's going on in the song, what the artist was trying to convey, what can be learned from the song, ways to emotionally grow and mature, and how to respond to situations and stimuli like are discussed in the song. It's great stuff. We're on the blues, big fan of the blues, one of my favorite genres. So you'll get some fantastic music you may never have heard and maybe learn some. It's good stuff. Come out and check it out. In any event, let's get into your reading, Pisces. And here's what we got going on. Above the read, you've got the 8 of Cups. Below the read, you got the 3 of Swords. In your hopes, you have the 3 of Wands. In your challenges, you got the 9 of Wands. And in the spread, you got the Magician, 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Devil. Interesting. Okay, so let's straighten this up a little bit so it's easier to read, easier to see for you guys. Alright, so I do the baseline, and then later I'm going to come in with some clarifiers on the spread, and we'll get some more specific details of what's going on. So above the read, overshadowing everything this week, is leaving behind that which is not good for you. Walking away from situations that don't serve your highest good. You may have a lot invested in these situations, but you have made the determination that it's just not worth it, and you're better off leaving it behind. So you are walking away, and that's great. That's, not being so attached to something that is unhealthy that you can't let it go. So that's good. But that's going to overshadow everything this week. Underlying the read, you got the 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak, emotional pain, suffering, things of this nature. And that's underlying everything. So chances are you've gone through something painfully emotionally tragic, either in interpersonal relationships, friends, family. You may have lost somebody. Whatever the case, your heart is currently not feeling great. You've suffered some slings and arrows to it, and there's the need to bounce back from that. In your hope section, you got the Three of Wands. That's turning your back on that which is no good for you and charting a new course in life. A new path, a new strategy. Where are you going next? How are you going to get there? What's best for me? You're redetermining and having a catalyst for what's going to come next. In the challenge section, you got the Nine of Wands. This is, strong boundaries, being guarded, feeling like people are challenging, they're coming after you and you're kind of weary from it. And in the challenge section, this is either people going to be testing these boundaries further, or maybe you've had them up a little too much and it's time to lower your guards a bit, lower the walls. Now in the spread, you got the Magician. This is manifesting something into existence, something you desire, something you wish for. You're trying to make it happen. You get the Eight of Wands. This is fast-moving communication, fast-moving action. So things are going to ramp up. If they've been slow, they're going to go quick. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is fortunes changing. The Wheel of Fortune moving moving along. So if things were bad, they're about to become good. If things were good, they might be going bad. If you were having money troubles, well, your money troubles are about to change into prosperity, abundance, things of this nature. And then the Devil card. Devil talks about toxic connections, toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, addictions, obsessions, jealousy, anger, all those low vibrational expressions. Talked about lust, baser urges, things of this type. So we're going to go ahead and get some clarifiers and figure out what this actually means. But that's what the cards are talking about. So, moving on. Alright, so Pisces, if this is resonating with you, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments section. Tell me how it's hitting you, why it's hitting you that way. Let's get that good discussion going. Also, if you have any suggestions for the types of readings that you would like to see, that's also good to put down there. Constructive criticism, I'm happy to get it. Lay it on me. I'd appreciate it if you weren't overly harsh. If somebody's just a dick for no good reason, well, I will boot you right out of the comment section and the channel. But if you just, realistically are showing some things that need improvement, I am not going to jump your case, and I appreciate that sort of information because I'm looking to make this the best experience I can. So, clarifying your cards here. Let me spread these back out a little bit so we can put these clarifiers down. So, clarifying the Magician, you've got the Nine of Swords and the Lovers. So you are stressed, anxious, losing sleep over trying to manifest this great love affair, this connection, this soulmate bond. You're very bothered by this. It's got you in your head. Maybe you're stressed and anxious because your attempts to manifest it haven't shown any fruit yet, and you're like, well, is it ever going to work? Is it not going to work? What's going on? Well, we'll find out. Well, Eight of Wands with that communication says something's about to happen. So you've got the Death and the Two of Pentacles. So this speaks about a death and rebirth. So maybe you had been out of communication with somebody for quite a while. No talks, nothing going on, no SMS. Maybe you got blocked. Who knows? But there's going to be a transformation here. A death and rebirth to something that needed to change, to transform. This talks about choices being juggled. So maybe this was somebody who had options in the past, but now they're changing their juggling ways. I don't really like the juggler. I find that tends to lead towards people making poor decisions when it comes to people's value. But maybe this is a good thing and it plays out a little different. Moving on, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Magician coming out again. You are really Eight of Cups coming out again. We got some serious synchronicities here, guys. Some double ups. So yeah, you are really manifesting this, moving away from things that don't serve you, moving away from toxic relationships, toxic connections, people that hurt you, people that juggle you, that don't value you, that are, you know, don't give you the right amount of communication and time. You're done with all of that. You want that great soulmate love affair, that divine partnership, and you are gonna make it happen. You're putting your entire will and intention behind this, and you are quite prepared to walk away from anything that doesn't fit that description. So props to you. That is standing your ground like a mug. I like it. Clarifying the devil is Temperance and the Knight of Cups. So how does that play out? So, Temperance talks about being balanced, emotional equilibrium. It can talk about patience. So maybe this devil energy is talking about impatience because you got the Knight of Cups there, and that's somebody ready to, you know, save the day, all dun da da da, you know, the knight in shining armor kind of thing, to speak their feelings to you, sweep you off your feet. So maybe you're a bit impatient, maybe you're a bit obsessed about this, and it's messing you up. So this Temperance card is talking about, you know, sort of balancing your energies out, being grounded. The Temperance card also talks about, you know, angelic assistance, spirit guides, angels taking, you know, putting a hand in here and really trying to set things in motion. But to do so, you're going to need to be balanced, you're going to need to be grounded, and you're going to need to be patient. But something is coming in. So if you take it all into effect, it's really manifesting the hell out of trying to bring in this this connection that you desire, and it's all that you desire. You want nothing more than that. You want nothing less than that. I guess you know what you want, and so that's good. At least you know that. And yeah, so with this kind of synchronicity and manifesting, I don't think you're going to have to wait for long. I think you'll see some serious movement in this week. So be advised and be on the lookout. Maybe you've already seen some of this happen already. It is Thursday, so I don't know. Stay tuned. Stay frosty. It's things are afoot. So yeah, this is what I got for you here. I mean, I can kind of list off some of the signs here. You got Gemini and the Lovers. You got the Death cards. So that's Scorpio. You got Temperance. That's Sagittarius. Various signs. That you got Capricorn with the Devil card. You got the fixed signs talked about with that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so you got some stuff going on here. So yeah. But in any event, that's what I got for you here. So if the reading resonated and you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. Think about joining us here on a more regular basis. And we'll catch you next time, Pisces. You have a great night. Bye-bye.